Hey friends, sorry I dropped one of my books. It's Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books and More. You can find me on Facebook at Suzanne Shares Usborne Books. You can find me on YouTube at the same spot. So today I have made two videos featuring Usborne Books and More human body books. The first one that you'll see on my channel is Lift the Flap Human Body Books. The second one that I'm making contains human body books that don't have lift the flaps. We have almost 20 different human body books, and I was trying to figure out the best way, like by age or what, and I thought, you know what, how about flap and non-flap? And both videos will show you books for different ages, and I like to kind of start with the youngest and move up. So the first one I'm going to show you, one of my all-time favorites, is Big Book of the Body. You may be familiar with this series. The pages fold out. That's one thing I love about it. There's the muscular system and the skeletal system. We have the series Big Book of Big Trains, Big Book of Big Tractors, Big Book of Big Machines. So that's a top-selling series that we have. And recently, I guess it was 2 years ago, they came out with a body version, and I could not have been more excited because I love it. It's vibrantly illustrated. It's nonfiction, but look how fun it is. When I was growing up, nonfiction was boring. But it's vibrantly illustrated. It has word chunking, so you may look at it, oh, that's a lot of information, but you know what, your kiddo can go in and out. You could just read this section to he or she as you are to him or her as you are looking through the book, and you know what, they've learned a fact, and you can shut the book and call it a win. That's what I love about that word chunking concept with our books. Okay, next up, another non-flap human body is The Human Body Shine a Light book. I love this series. Oh, my favorite page. So the Shine a Light series, you do need a flashlight to read them. These are super fun at bedtime because you read with a flashlight. They all ask a question. They're nonfiction. Sorry for the bright light. And then you shine a flashlight behind them. This is always tricky when I'm trying to show a video. How funny is this? And you'll see, hysterical that I am having so much trouble with this. I need a third hand, guys. You'll see, do you see the baby in the mommy's belly? So that's what you do on every page in order to answer the question that they ask. I love this one because it's the skeleton. You shine a flashlight behind it, and there it works. So this is a great nonfiction. It's also for ages 4 and up. So I love, love, love that one. Okay, next up is our complete book, yes, and first encyclopedia. Sorry, I'm out of order. These were out of order. These are all geared for 8-year-old and up, 8 years old and up. This is the first encyclopedia of the human body. I love it. It's just 10 bucks. So it is nonfiction, and I love the photography used and the illustrations, and it does have a lot of great nonfiction info. You can use it. I was going to show you this other page. You can use it as a read aloud, which is what we did with this as well. I also like to highlight if there is a reproduction section in a book, and there is in this one. Just an FYI, because I never want parents to be shocked, but that is mentioned in there. The next book, this is a great resource. Oh, it's so great. The Complete Book of the Human Body. It definitely is, it's for 8 and up. It goes into much more depth than the first Encyclopedia of the Human Body. It does talk about the systems, but just so much more. It talks about what happens in your brain when you're thinking. It does, you'll notice here, it does talk about reproduction. And I always like to highlight that in the books, as I mentioned. And then it really has a great glossary at the back. If you do classical conversations like we do, and you are looking for, all my books are falling, Cycle 3 books for the human body, that one is great. And we actually even use that in Challenge B when they study the human body. And then this is another geared for 8 years old and up. This is the human body. It's not a sticker book anymore. It's a reference book. But the information is the same. I like it because it just covers different stuff, different aspects of the human body. And it, again, has a really great glossary. It also talks about reproduction, the human body. X out the sticker reference book. Okay, and then the last one, I love this series, The 100 Things to Know About. And this is the human body version. It briefly talks about reproduction, and very minor here. It just talks about the reproductive system and how our bodies are made to create and grow a new baby. But the 100 things to know, it's literally 100 facts. So this is number 37. And these are totally random. A lot of our other human body books talk about the systems and what they do and how they work. And this just has like the most random information ever. Stones in your ears help you stay on your feet. So if you have a child that loves facts, the other cool thing, it's full color, looks like a graphic novel. So reluctant readers, eat these up. These are great. So those are, almost forgot. Also, just a quick highlight of our children's encyclopedia, which I love. It has so many great things, but it does have, sorry, I thought I had it pulled. It does have a human body section as well. So you may already have this. If not, it's such a great one. And this one does mention reproduction as well. So those are our human body books that aren't flaps. So if you have any questions about any of them, or if I can help in any way, feel free to contact me through Facebook on my Usborne page, Suzanne Shares Usborne Books, or you can snag any of these through my website, SuzanneSharesUsborneBooks.com. All right, thanks, friends.